Yeah, I admire your enthusiasm, Steve. But ping pong, how would it work? How are they going to hold the bats? When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. How are we, everyone? It's Kev Ashford here. Bit of Elvis. You're always on my mind. Kev Ashford here for the United Stand. It is time for Vancam. Where do we start? Where do we start? We're going to have to rewind a little bit and just recap on the derby. At Old Trafford, it didn't really go to plan, did it? And Manchester... Whoa, man! Cut that shit out! The depressing music! Trying to be positive. Sorry about that. Right, again. Yeah, Manchester City absolutely dominated us in the first 40 minutes. I think it was plain to see. Mourinho's admitted he got it wrong. Jesse Lingard, I mean, he must have been on the beer the night before. A professional footballer twice. In that first half, the ball come to him and went under his foot. Couldn't even control the ball. My 6-year-old lad could do better than that. In fact, he would do better than that. And yeah, we just didn't kick on, did we, until the second half. I think it was a bit late by then. The damage was done. But there was a slight injustice. And both games this week, or last week, Man City and Feyenoord as well. I don't want to sound like a Scouser. I don't feel victimised in any way. But you have to look at that challenge by what's he called? Bravo. What an absolute... I mean, what... The referee reckons he did not see it. He needs to get himself down to Specsavers, man, and get them mince pies checked out. Do you know what I mean? If you're walking down the street in Manchester and somebody come and lunged in at you like that, they'd be arrested for assault. It was a 50-50 ball and Rooney went in for it, fair enough. But Bravo, he's got both feet off the floor and lunges out at him. It would have been a game changer, that. A penalty. Ibrahimovic probably would have scored it. And City were down to 10 men. And who knows what could have happened from then. But we lost the game. And you've got to say, fair play to City, that intensity, the press. They couldn't keep it up. I knew at half time, we got the lifeline through Ibra. And I thought, there's not a chance that these are going to continue to press like that for 90 minutes. It just was not possible. They put so much into that first half. Disappointed, but there's positives to take from it. If anything, we were the team at the end still going for it. Yes, City caught us a couple of times on the break, but we went for it. Under Van Gaal, under David Moyes, we would not have done that. We'd have laid down and died. But under Mourinho, you know, you sensed that in the last couple of minutes, we were going for it. We threw everything at them. We just couldn't get that goal. Then into the Feyenoord game, you know, the goal was clearly offside. But he decides to leave Wayne Rooney at home to rest him. Rest him! Rest him! I could do with a rest, man. I've put in more shifts and more hard graft than he has this season. Left him at home. You know what I mean? He's sat on his couch at home with Colleen. Hey, Colleen, could you change Clay's nappy there? The gaffer's told me, you know, to take it easy, Colleen. Take it easy! Start putting in performances on the field. I just spat then because I'm that raging. Premier League footballers, man, on 300 odd grand a week. They go to training at 10 o'clock in the morning. 10, a bastard clock. They roll away at 1 o'clock. They got the rest of the day to go shopping in the Arndale and wherever they go, spinning fields. 10 till 1, Monday to Friday. They play 90 minutes at the weekend. Yeah, fair enough, they put a bit into it. It's, you know, but people run marathons. I don't. I couldn't run a bath. But people do this kind of shit. People that work for the NHS, in the army. And these bastards, honestly, it gets me so wound up. It left him at home so he can have a rest for Watford. Apart from that thing he did at Hull where he set Rashford's goal up, Rooney has been diabolical this season. Absolute shite. And he gets rested. He gets a rest. Here's your 300 odd grand a week. Have yourself a rest, mate. Put your feet up and watch the match from home. Luke Shaw, fair enough. Bad injury last season. You know, he's still coming back from it. He's been up and down that left-hand side. He deserves a rest. Fair play to him. And let's go through it. De Gea. Spot on. What else can you ask from him? Luke Shaw. Yeah, put in the performances. Bailey, Bailly, whatever you call him, has been a beast. Top notch. First to them balls out the traps every time. Doesn't give defenders any time on the ball. Blind has done a job. Smalling's back in the team now. Valencia is not a right back, but at least he gets forward and does a bit. Rojo. Jesus. Rojo, man. Go on a diet and lose some weight. You're clearly carrying timber. Into the midfield then, you know, Schneidling's not had much time. Fellaini, you know my thoughts on Fellaini. He's done alright this season. I just can't stand his face and that stupid hair. So we're never going to get on me and him. Memphis doesn't look arsed. He looks like the fat kid in the supermarket who's in the salad section. Looking right, he's just not happy. He's not comfortable. Pogba, stop dicking around with your hair. And start putting performances in. Paid 90 million for you. I've no doubt he will start to repay us. But at the minute, it's not happening. Herrera, love you to bits, mate. Keep up the good work. Same with Juan Mata. Just always the fall guy, them two. Easy just to take them out. Martial. Come on, mate. Get that confidence back from last season. Rooney. I've just explained about Rooney. I think he's finished personally, but we'll see. And Ibrahimovic, he can go missing in games, but at least he's that threat. And he can score. He puts the ball in the back of the net. There's question marks over a lot of them. But I'm not hitting the panic button just because we lost 2 games in a week. Because for me, it remains to be seen how serious is... I was going to say Louis van Gaal then. God, dark days, man, dark days. Can't get him out of my head. Got to erase that. Yeah, Mourinho, you know, how serious is he taking it? The Europa League. He's obviously got one eye on Watford. And this, if we get turned over by Watford, I'm not hitting the panic button, but questions will be asked. Again, he spent big money. But I think we'll do a result. We'll do him on Sunday. That shitty 12 o'clock kick-off time or whatever it is. I'll be half hungover trying to get up to watch that. This week, that's the rant over. It's not actually. Phil Jones injured again. I said on Vancam the other week, if Phil Jones was a dog, if he was your dog, you'd have him put down. It's time for the lethal injection. You just take Phil Jones was your dog. You're taking him to the vets. The vet bills are just astronomical. You'd go, no, I'm sorry, mate. I know you're only young, but you're costing me a fecking fortune, man. He's just another Owen Hargreaves, isn't he? Another Louis Saha. He's obviously talented, but it's never going to work. This week, anyway, positive. Come on, positivity. Extensive research has been done on the opponents, Watford. As always, through the week, I have compiled a dossier. This dossier contains Watford's attributes, minuses, negatives, pluses, everything like that. Starting to look a bit like that Mark Goldbridge, aren't I, talking with the hands. Anyway, the Louis van Gaal file of facts is back, and it's back by popular demand because somebody asked me why I didn't do my research last week. So this week I've put it in, put a few shifts in when I've got home, had the iPad out, had the laptop out, you know, doing all that stuff. So the file of facts is out, like Louis van Gaal used to do, and the pen, as always, comes out because it makes me look like I know what I'm doing. So looking at Watford, and again, I'm just going to have to summarise because if I went into this, there's pages, there's, you know, it would take too long and you would literally get bored. So the summary at the bottom, they've got Elton John as a celebrity fan. Surely that is all you need to know about Watford. They have got Elton John as a celebrity fan. Now, I'm not being homophobic, so don't start with all that nonsense and the crack, but Elton John is a cock. He sucks cock as well, actually. Again, I'm not being homophobic, I'm just stating the obvious. But any team that's got Elton John as a celebrity fan has got to be shit. And they are, Watford. I hope it don't come back to bite me, but I'm confident for Sunday. And you've got Elton John. For the kids who don't know that are watching, are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Of course he is. He's ready for love, alright, that lad. We're beating him. They've got Elton John as a celebrity fan, and I think that Manchester United are going to win on Sunday. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to The Stand. Like the video if you liked it. Few dislikes coming in the last few weeks. What's all that about? If I can find you and I hunt you down, I will do something I'll probably live to regret. Not that I'm threatening you to like the video. Just do what you want, to be honest. Share it. You can tweet me at KevinAshford7. Comment under the video. You can use the hashtag Vancam. A few people have been using that, so I've been able to find a few questions and stuff that people are sending. What else can I say? Where can I go now? Where can I go? I think that's it. I've gone through most of the players I wanted to go on about. Rooney's been covered. Fellaini's got the mention. Phil Jones needs to be put down. Watford, you know, Elton John supports them. That's all you need to know about them from the extensive research. Pretty much it. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, so it's that time, innit? For health and safety reasons, the helmet goes on. If you've watched this before, you obviously know what's coming next. Enjoy the match, drink sensibly and in moderation. Yeah, just enjoy the match. United, we need this victory, don't we? Otherwise, I was going to say the Seagulls will be circling. The Hawks or whatever, the Vultures, that's it. The Vultures will be circling over Mourinho's silver head. So come on, we always get behind them anyway. Travelling support, they'll do the part. As always, come on Manchester United! Come on! Where's the final facts? Come on!